here's the deal. Kamala Harris did her job Tuesday night. We need to do our job for the next 52 days. Now, I'll go to my grave not understanding why, but I know it's a fact. This is going to be a margin of error race, and it's going to be won in a handful of states. One of them is the state of Wisconsin. So let me, as these guys help me with, put on that coach whistle and get that hat back on. This thing's going to be a battle for the next 52 days. It's going to be in rooms, one in rooms, just like this. It's going to be one door-to-door, call-to-call, $5 donation, trying to have that hard conversation in the produce aisle with the person you saw there at the grocery store and ask, have you voted yet? And are you concerned about Social Security? Are you concerned about climate change? Are you concerned about our democracy? Are you concerned about middle class? Are you concerned about those things? Because if you are, ask that person to sign up. Ask them to get to vote. Look, this is on. Wisconsin starts next week in voting. Next week. Here's my life hack for all of you. All the guys out there, whatever, here's my life hack. Surround yourself with smart women and listen to them, and you'll do just fine. You'll do just fine. That includes my fellow cat owner, Taylor Swift, too, by the way. It's really great to have all of these women help us beat the smallest man in the world, Donald Trump. I will say this about Donald Trump. He was very clear on one thing, and he followed through with this. He told the billionaires he was going to give them a tax cut, and he did it. Project 2025 promises you again. He will do it again and bigger. So let's be very clear. When he does that, it cuts out opportunities for all the rest of us. When they do that, it undermines our ability to do the things we know need to be done. So just to be clear, and something you know about right here in Superior and Duluth, that Donald Trump talked a tough game about infrastructure. Kamala Harris got it done. So think about it. This is pretty simple, and Kamala Harris makes it pretty clear. I would go out to all of your neighbors and make the case on this. Do you want J.D. Vance deciding about your wife and daughter's health? Or would you rather just leave it to them and their doctor? That's what freedom looks like. That's what freedom looks like. So for all of you here, all gas, no break, 52 days to get the work done, sleep when you're dead. Let's give it our all. And think about it. That 53rd morning, when you wake up, we get to say, congratulations, Madam President. Let's go.
Coming here, I can't tell you how grateful I am. On behalf of Vice President Harris and myself, thank you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for the work you're doing. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to earn your vote and go out and get people. But I think more importantly, thank you for believing in this country and this democracy. That's why you came. That's why you came. If you needed any more graphic representation, and it's just the way it is, this great nation, this great democracy, one of two people are going to be president of the United States. And there was one person on that stage that is qualified to do that job, that showed that time and time again. You're the volunteers. Look, Kamala Harris did her job. We got to do our job. That's what we have to do. And you know that if it were about having the best ideas, we'd win every damn election. But unfortunately, the best ideas don't always get over the finish line. So that's where you come in. This is taking that energy, taking that new way forward, taking that vision, lifting up that leader who was there with grace and dignity and vision and intelligence and kindness and compassion, lifting her up, taking that energy and turning it into voter contact and then turning it into ballots at the ballot box. That's our job. We get the privilege of being alive at the time to fight this incredibly important fight in the long history of American democracy. We get the chance over 53 days to talk to our neighbors and tell them why this matters. We get to look at our children and the young people and say, this politics can be fun. This politics can be inspirational. This politics can lift us all up, and you get to be part of something, because each one of us gets a single vote and puts it forward. But when we come together around shared values, those values of freedom, you saw it in Chicago. We made it very clear. There's only one party right now stands for freedom, and that's us right here. We're here today to say thank you. We're here today to encourage you. We've got 53 days. I know we've asked much. I know we've asked much. If we can get people on another shift, if we can get people out on another door knock, because truly, this election is going to go through a few states, and in one of them is Wisconsin. And let's wake up on that 54th day and be able to look at one another and know that we were part of this time. We were part of the time that stood up to this. We were the ones who did it. And there's so many reasons, but just imagine the first time you're going to get the opportunity to say, Madam President, it's a privilege to have you. Let's go get them. We're done. Thank you.